Hello YouTube gardeners. Well, if you live in Southern California, then I'm sure you've been experiencing high winds, lots of rain, which is great. We need the water. But my beautiful Thai basil bush, it's actually a little mini tree. It's over 2 years old. Really took a beating from the high winds the other day. We lost 2 decent sized branches. Look at this. But thankfully we have 2 still really good sized branches. If I get down in here, you could see, look at the little trunk on this Thai basil plant. I had no idea that they would grow this big. And it's right outside of our slider, so we smell the Thai basil when we come out, especially on a windy day. It's just amazing. I don't know if you could hear Pepper in the background yelling at me. She wants me to bring her some greens. And it was in seed. I did get some seeds from last year. I have a couple started under the grow lamp, but we lost all of these amazing seeds. What a beautiful bush. We hear you, Pepper. You can see off in the distance, snow-covered hills. We've got lots and lots of moisture these last several days. Looks like we're gonna have another wet winter. One more step closer to being out of a drought situation. All right, ready to get these beautiful giant red mustard greens in their permanent location. But before I do, a couple weeks ago, we planted a bunch of Bavarian garlic. And one thing I forgot to mention was, if you notice your garlic cloves popping up, and they do that quite often, it's just the root system developing underneath it. Let me lift this up and I'll show you. It doesn't happen with all of them, but it'll happen with some of them. And what I do is I just pile a mound of organic soil on top, but it's cool to see how they're developing. So that's just from 2 weeks worth. Or actually, this is a week and a half. Ooh, it's a beautiful earthworm. So I stuck a bunch of cloves in between all of this purple cabbage as a pest deterrent, and it started popping up. You could see why. It's got a lot of root growth. And what I'll do is, as I see the cloves starting to push up, I'll just come back over, put a mound of organic soil on top. Not too high, you know, maybe just about 1/4 to 1/2 inch above the clove. And then water it really good. And then the greens will start popping out any day. All right, ready to get these beautiful mustard greens into their permanent growing location. These mustard plants are the Red Giant from Johnny Seeds. And here is the seed packet information. And then we're also going to be direct sowing some ruby streaks and some dragon tongue, and also some wild garden mustards. These 2 varieties, I have noted that they bolt quickly, so those are strictly cool season mustards, but the other 2 don't do too bad in a little bit of heat, but they do get pretty spicy. As I mentioned in the previous video, when we were getting our spinach succession planted, we have a huge grub problem. So I like to start a lot of my greens under the grow lamp so that the root system could develop without those hungry grubs attacking the new seed starts. But since I have these established strawberry plants over on this side of the raised bed, that's where I'm going to direct sow the other mustard greens, because the grubs are probably chewing on the root system of these strawberry plants They're most likely not going to come up to eat the new root growth from the new seedlings. And then we'll get these more mature mustard greens on this side of the raised bed. We've already prepared this raised bed with lots of Harvest Supreme aged compost. Mustard greens like soil rich in organic matter to grow these big, nutrient-dense, beautiful leaves. One online source says mustard greens are packed with energy-boosting, heart-healthy, disease-fighting nutrients. The greens are a delicious source of calcium, magnesium, folic acid, and vitamin K, important for bone health. So you can see why we love to grow mustard greens, and our chicks love them too. They're extremely easy to grow. They prefer full sun, but they will tolerate some partial shade, and they like to be kept moist. So I'm gonna get these guys planted. I'm gonna space them about 12 inches apart because they're gonna grow really big, and I can't wait to get them added to our salads. You could also cook them up Southern style, or they're great on a sandwich because of their delicious peppery flavor. All right, mustard greens are planted and they're already perking up due to this beautiful weather that we're having. Well, that's it for now. For more short videos on how to grow your own food in Southern California, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoy your week and enjoy your garden.